Hello all and welcome to another Kevin Airtiman video. It's Art here with the book review for Bookshops Bonedust, Legends Lattes Book 2 by Travis Baldree. I don't know if I would have went with a prequel in this sense because it is a prequel to the first book. I think I would have picked up from the cliffhanger from the first book, but an interesting choice did ensue. And an excellent book did ensue. We do follow Viv in her time before she is a coffee shop house owner. And she's an adventurer. We see her kind of get the bugaboo for what she does in the first book. In this book. We see her being an all-around badass. And let me address the elephant in the room. Yes, it does have what the publishing world would consider LGBTQIA representation, but it doesn't beat you over the head with it. It's there subtly in the background, and it serves to enhance the characters that it enhances. It's not the main part of the story. It serves the story doesn't serve it, which makes this a good book. It makes Travis Baldree a good author, because you can have anything you want in your stories to enhance your characters and to make your characters more vibrant, more realistic, and those background informations and those subtle inclinations and outright on Front Street stuff doesn't have to be the end-all be-all of the definition of the characters. So in that way, it's just like how Viv is an orc and her skin is green. It is that kind of a descriptive character trait. It's something you would do in D&D, which I posit that the Legends Lattes series is patterned after. So it's something very well done. It's something that's handled with care and the respect that it deserves to the readers of all kinds, which most authors can't do, so I commend Travis Baldree for that. Is this as good as the first book? In some ways I think it is, and in some ways I think it lacks a little bit. Lacks a little bit because I want to know more about what happened in the coffee shop. I want that story to pick up and resume. But it is as good as a story can be, and lets us know in the background of the main character Viv where she came from and what hell she had to go through to get where we see her in Legends Lattes. Because quite frankly, it is odd and comically odd, that we see her be a coffee shop owner, retired from adventuring like in the D&D style. So in that way, it's written well. It's worth the read. You can even read this one if you haven't read Legends Lattes, because it is a prequel. As a matter of fact, I would argue read this one first and then read Legends Lattes in that reading order. You can do it in the way that they're published, which is the way that I did it, not knowing any better, of course. You can definitely do it in that way, and they're both excellent books. They're Legends Lattes was a 5-star read. This is another 5-star banger of a book. This is just an excellent book. It's a read it, own it, love it on my scale. I'm glad I got into this series. I'm glad I was introduced to this series. I'm glad I was asked to read this series for review. And I can't wait to read the third one that comes out later this month. It's just going to be a blast of a time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be just a great, great time. I hope it's not another prequel, but if it is, I'm sure it's going to be handled with care and written well. Sorry, my fall allergies are kicking in. But I'm sure it's going to be handled well. I'm sure it's going to be handled with care and respect and with the attention to detail and the attention to story that the other two books have gotten. So I can't wait for book 3. This book is just a fun hoot. You meet more characters that were in the main character's Viv's life. You may even see them return, and he may have introduced this book so that he can have them return later on down the road when they see her owning a coffee shop. And that's just my speculation. That's not spoiled. But that would be one way he could handle introducing these new characters and the coolness and the mysticalness of the story. And by the way, he handles magic well. He handles mysticism well. He handles all your fantasy tropes well, intelligently well, and with great care, because he guards them as a mostly offstage, and when you see them, you know exactly what it is. You know exactly what's going on. It's well defined. It's well within the parameters of D&D and fantasy what he's doing. And I'm not saying he needs to stick to the D&D way of it, but he definitely needs to stick to some boundaries just so that your world can have boundaries and not too much crazy happen. But to reiterate again, it's a read it, own it, love it on my scale. It's a 5-star read on the GoodReads scale. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read anything else by Travis Baldree that I need to read, or are you excited for the third book, Brigands and Barrels or something. It's something Brigands, but I am definitely excited. You will definitely see it reviewed on this channel. I can't wait. It's going to be happening soon. But let me know in the comments down below if you read anything by him. But until next time, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. And without further ado, happy reading. I'll see you again soon. And peace.